Yo, what's good, YouTube? It's your boy Che Wilski here, man. I'm back with another banger, back with another video, y'all boys. Today we got LeBron James signing with the 76ers. Is even crazier than we realized, y'all boys. Today we got a Mike video, y'all boy. But yeah, LeBron James joined the 76ers, y'all boy. I know I'm a little late to it, but I want to drop my video now when everybody else go ahead and drop their little how they feel about it. I'm finna drop about how I feel about it. It's crazy though, bro, cause it's really a super team now. I ain't gonna count on paper. On paper, like the starting five look stat. I ain't gonna lie to you. They starting five look stat. But I can see them like if Embiid stay healthy, bro, I can see them definitely making a good run. Yeah, BJ keep being BJ, you know, Tyrese Maxey a dog. Tyrese Maxey is a dog. And Jaylen Brown is a dog. Like what? Like what? They got 2 final MVPs, y'all, boy. That is crazy. I cannot count. That junk is crazy. But yeah, bro. So and LeBron James, I don't know. I guess he's just gonna be a cutter. I don't know how it's gonna work out. I can't wait for the season to start. I've been saying this since I don't know how long. I've been waiting for the season to start since LaMelo Ball been on the Timberwolves all the way back then. You know, LeBron like to take his time. LeBron's almost August, and you made your decision, but I ain't mad at you, bro. But yeah, y'all boys. Before we get into the rest of it, make sure y'all boys like up. I get y'all to comment anything, man. Comment how y'all feel about LeBron joining the 76ers, and y'all boys subscribe. Let's get into it.
LeBron James has finally made his decision, and we know the real reason why. He is clearly chasing a championship with the Philadelphia 76ers. LeBron is actually sacrificing money to play on the most loaded roster possible.
But he don't need no money, but 50 mil is a lot of money, though.
He could have gone home to Cleveland for the perfect storybook ending for his documentary. He could have teamed up with Steph Curry on the Warriors and become the most watched team in recent memory. But because Philly has already made huge moves this offseason, upgrading their roster by bringing in Jaylen Brown and Anthony Simons, we know the talent is there for the 76ers to go out and win a championship. LeBron's last dance could bring him a ring only immediately.
I ain't gonna lie, LeBron James win a ring between these like the next 2 years, bro. Come back to the video, bro, and I'm gonna think of something at the end of the video.
We have a massive question. Will LeBron take a step back and sacrifice his own role for the good of the team? That question surrounded him on the Lakers, as it never really felt like LeBron was fully comfortable deferring to Luka Doncic. LeBron could have re-signed with the Lakers at the same exact salary, but obviously after a season where the Lakers no longer valued LeBron's input as much as they used to, bridges were burned. And so with the 76ers, we have talent, but we also have a team that has 3 extremely high usage players on their roster. Tyrese Maxey, Jaylen Brown, and Joel Embiid all just averaged over 26 points per game last season alone. And if Joel...
Wait, bro, wait. All 3 of them averaged 26. Oh my God. He averaged 27, 28. Oh my God.
All just averaged over 26 points per game last season alone. And if Joel Embiid had played enough games to be on the leaderboard, all 3 of Maxey, Brown, and Embiid would have finished in the top 16 in the NBA in usage percentage. There is only one basketball to go around. On the Sixers, it appears that LeBron is choosing to go and play a playmaking / defensive role. It looks like he wants to put his ego to the side in order to go out and win a championship, which means on paper, LeBron is the absolute perfect fit for this roster. Because we also just saw that in the 2026 playoffs, while LeBron is no longer a top 5 player in the league, he is still capable of turning back time if he needs to. Headed into the first round against the Houston Rockets, the Lakers were completely without Luka Doncic, and Austin Reeves would play in just 2 games. LeBron, though, went out and shocked the world, averaging over 23 points, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds per game, as the Lakers easily took down a younger Rockets team. And while Kevin Durant sat back and watched, 41-year-old LeBron scored 28 or more points 3 separate times, while giving us a masterclass performance as the Lakers blew out Houston in a Game 6 embarrassment. LeBron just showed us that if he needs to step up, he is still capable of being a star who can lead a team to a playoff series win. But he also has his limits. The Lakers and LeBron's playoff runs were ended in the second round when they were swept by the Thunder. That series series wasn't even close, so LeBron does need a very talented roster to go out and win a championship. But if we're being honest,
Brian, you ain't 2018,
imagine being able to build an app with your name.
Also, where the questions with Philly only grow louder. We, of course, cannot ignore the fact that Joel Embiid is one of the biggest injury risks in the modern NBA. When he plays, Embiid is still an all-NBA quality center. There's no doubting that. He just averaged 24 points, 7.3 rebounds, and 4 assists per game in the playoffs. He led the Sixers past the Celtics in Game 7 with 34, 12, and 6. Except Embiid was only healthy for 7 playoff games. And he also played in just 38 games this season after playing in 39 games in 2024 and just 19 games in 2025. We can't see into the future. We don't know if Embiid is going to stay healthy.
Is he really hurt, bro?
Or if he's going to be injured for the playoffs. It is promising that he's slimmed down, but his knees have been taking some wear and tear for a long time. It is very unlikely that the Sixers go out and win a championship if they don't have Embiid on their roster, as currently their options for backup center are not great. But if Embiid is able to stay healthy, we still also need to ask ourselves, is this team enough? Will LeBron actually be willing to be the fourth option on a championship roster? It's here where I want to talk about one of the most promising signs for Sixers fans. LeBron's passing was proven to be elite last season. We know throughout his career, LeBron has been one of the best passers we've ever seen. And in 2026, according to Crafted NBA, LeBron finished in the 95th percentile or above in both passer rating, which judges the quality of a player's passes, and creation percentage, which shows us just how many open shots a player creates. So if LeBron takes on that passing, playmaking first role while he also focuses on defense, again, he will slide into this roster perfectly. Only we can't ignore that LeBron still had a usage percentage of 27% last year, which was good for 24th in the NBA and was ahead of Austin Reeves. The question is, how will he feel deferring to guys like Tyrese Maxey and Jaylen Brown? Jaylen Brown has gotten a tremendous amount of hate this offseason. Not only did he go and make huge headlines when he said that his favorite season was this past year, the season where he got the ball the most, where he shot the ball the most, which resulted in a first-round exit for Boston. We would think that the Boston Celtics championship run would be his favorite season, but I guess not. Also, the analytics community has completely turned on Jaylen Brown. One team's analytic department even went as far as to say that we view him as a 7th best player on a team.
What? Okay.
The drama didn't stop there. It was reported that people were getting tired of Jaylen Brown because he always sees himself as the smartest guy in a room, and that also he acts that way. But I want to ask you, are we really going to pretend like Jaylen Brown was not the 2024 Finals MVP? Even if you do think Jason Tatum should have won that award. In the 2024 Finals, Jaylen averaged over 20 points, 5 rebounds, and 5 assists per game. While on defense, he locked in and was an absolute menace. At the very least, he is giving Philly an all-star level player who might be even better than that, and who also already knows what it takes to win a championship. And LeBron might be the key to the locker room here. It is very doubtful that Jaylen is going to clash with LeBron. It could happen, it is a risk, but the smartest guy in the room act might be done here. I will say though, the 76ers questions just keep popping up. Right now, they don't have the most depth on their team for a regular season roster, but their depth is good enough for a playoff roster. So I have to say, one of my biggest questions is, can Tyrese Maxey take another leap? Because Tyrese might be one of the most underrated players in the NBA today. At just 25 years old, in a league loaded with talent, Maxey was 3rd team All-NBA and put up unreal numbers, averaging 28.3 points, 6.6 assists, 4.1 rebounds, and 1.9 steals a game in the regular season. If you were to take those numbers and put them back in 2005, Maxey would have won the NBA's MVP. Now, obviously, we are in an era that is much higher scoring. It does need to be noted, though, that Maxey will only be 26 years old next season. He is still entering his prime. But again, questions. Tyrese Maxey's postseason play did raise some issues. His numbers declined against the Knicks. He averaged barely over 18 points per game as Jalen Brunson just just obliterated him with 29 points a game. The Knicks swept the Sixers as Jalen Brunson stepped up while Tyrese Maxey didn't. Back in the 2024 playoffs, though, we had watched Tyrese go nuclear against the Knicks. He was unstoppable. He hit huge clutch shots, and he was able to help Philly win 2 games against New York. They did still lose this first round series in 6, but Tyrese Maxey averaged nearly 30 points per game. If that is the version of Tyrese we get, that is going to be dangerous. And what's really promising is that Maxey is a deadly catch and shoot player. Without Jalen Brown or LeBron on his team, and with Embiid missing a ton of time, Tyrese took less than half of his shots from 3 last season in catch and shoot situations. On catch and shoot threes, though, Maxey shot a higher percentage, making 41.7% of his catch and shoot threes. So he is the rare type of scorer who can create his own shot at a high clip and is also extremely effective off the ball when spotting up. There really is no doubt the Sixers, if healthy, if the chemistry is there, are going to have an extreme amount of offensive firepower, which means for us, the question we have to ask ourselves, do they have the defense to actually go out and win a championship? Let's remember, the Sixers have never even reached the conference finals in the Joel Embiid era. The process has been a complete failure so far, but now LeBron gives this team the biggest swing they could possibly take. They could right all of the wrongs of the process, and by winning a championship, turn everything into a success
like they could, bro.
And easily, the team's biggest X factor on defense and in everything they do will be VJ Edgecombe. Before his rookie season, VJ made it clear where his mind was at when it came to fitting in on the Sixers roster.
I also want to be an all-defensive team. You know, they're going to think it's hard for a rookie, but I don't think it's going to be hard for me.
VJ just had an incredible rookie season for Philly and looks like he could be an all-star level talent or higher as his career progresses. In year 1, he averaged 16 points, 5.6 rebounds, 4.2 assists, and 1.4 steals a game, which was good for 3rd in the Rookie of the Year voting behind Con Knipple and Cooper Flagg. And when VJ is at his best, his upper limit is dangerous. He started his career off with 34 points in his first ever game, the most by a rookie in their debut since Wilt Chamberlain. And in the playoffs, he also showed us he can rise up to the moment when the lights are at their brightest. In game 2 of the first round against Boston, VJ became the youngest rookie in NBA history to record 30 points and 10 rebounds in a single game, which is amazing. But with this much offense already on the roster, the biggest question for VJ is going to be, can he become that all defense stopper that he said he wants to become? VJ was not all defense as a rookie. Crafted NBA shows that his defensive stats were solid, but they weren't anything amazing. He was in the 74th percentile in deflections and 66th percentile in their own defensive plus-minus formula. So the potential for VJ to be a defensive star is there, his mindset is there, and the opportunity is there. Because VJ in year 2 will actually be able to take on a less of an offensive role this season with Jalen Brown, Anthony Simons, and of course LeBron James added to the roster. And if there is one thing we know for sure, the Sixers are going to be looking at this season as a championship or bust scenario. Joel Embiid's health is hanging on by a thread. LeBron did sign a 2-year contract, but he has a player option that gives him an out after 1 season, and he might also choose to retire after this year. The time for this
That's what I'm saying. I was saying, if he joined another team, like, that'd be so crazy.
76ers to win a championship is right now. If LeBron fully buys into their system, if the chemistry can gel, if they can stay healthy, the Sixers will be tough for anyone to beat. But we also have to admit, that is a lot of ifs. So there we have it. Thank you for watching. If you're new to the channel,
anyway, man, if y'all boys enjoyed my reaction, man, make sure y'all boys like up. I get y'all to comment anything, man, and comment how y'all feel about LeBron joining the 76ers. And like I said, and LeBron win the ring, y'all boys, come back to the video and comment. Whoever be the first person to comment, Apple, I give you $20. But you got to come back whenever he come back. Like, they're going to be next year, though. We're going to see. We're going to come back. And if I see somebody come back, what I said, Apple, you in there. I ain't going to count. And y'all boys subscribe. I'm about to skirt.